Hi, this is Michael, and this is going to be my review of the TCL Action Cam. This is the SVC-200. Here's everything included. This is the quick start guide, and although it covers all the basic functions, it is written in kind of broken English, so the diagrams are very helpful. You should be able to figure everything out with a quick start guide. Here is the waterproof housing for the camera. It has a magnetic operated video on and off switch here. It doesn't turn the camera on and off, but once the camera is on and in the case, this will turn the video recording on and then off. So the only access for water is through the back here, and so you want to make sure before you close this that there's no grit or sand particles or dirt either on the housing or on the rubber seal. And then it's a two-step closing process here. There is a metal mount on the bottom for a tripod or the various mounts that they provide, so that's nice. Here's the camera itself. It's fairly lightweight and it's kind of long. It's not a tiny camera, but as you'll see in the mounts, it does become a little bit of an issue because of the way it is sized. The back has the slide, a little lever here that you slide up in order to open up the back, and then that is where you'll find the battery and everything else. Now the battery, I really like the fact that it has a removable battery as opposed to a built-in battery. And also it's a pretty good capacity. This is 1050 milliamp hours. It's a BL-5C type battery. So that can be recharged in camera. You can also get a couple extra batteries. Battery life with this camera is pretty good though. Then this is the micro SD slot right where my thumbnail is. Right below that is the HDMI port. This is the audio in port. You can actually use an external microphone instead of the built-in microphone in this, so that's a nice feature. And then this is the USB. You can use this port here for charging the internal battery and also for a connection to your PC, in which case you can access the files and or charge the cam. So once you lock that, there's a little rubber access door here which does give you easy access to the USB and the audio in. Then on the top we have the power button. Press that and hold it for a couple seconds to turn the unit on. This is the slide switch which initiates video recording. Now this does not operate very smoothly. In fact, it's very, I'd say, difficult. A lot of friction there, and it's kind of a problem. Doesn't give me too much confidence. Then the button in front of that is the button that you would push to get a still shot. Now when the camera is on, whether or not you're recording video, you can get a still shot. So you just push this quickly, whether you're recording video or not recording video. As long as the camera is on, you will get a still shot in addition to whatever else is happening. Then this is the menu system and the built-in screen. This is really the high point of this camcorder, is the fact that it has the built-in screen. Very cool that you can review the videos that you're about to take and also the videos that you are taking. The menu system is accessed by this button, and I just simply don't have time in this review to show you all the menu options, but this is where you would set the size of your still images and all the various video recording settings. Microphone and speakers in the front here, and then this is the lens. Obviously not much going on with this on this side here. There is again a metal tripod mount on the bottom, and you can also use that to use with the various mounts that are provided. Another great feature of this camera is the remote control that is given to you. You can't turn the camera on and off, but when the camera is on, you can take a still shot. You can initiate and stop video recording using this remote. Here are the mounts that are included. This is a handlebar mount, and there's a pretty good amount of adjustment here to fit probably some of the largest handlebars that I've seen on bikes to the smallest. It's kind of a large, clunky kind of a mount, but it does work, and then you attach the camera right onto the bolt right like this, so your camera would be like this. Then there is a helmet mount. It has a adhesive on the one on the bottom side, which would attach to the top of your helmet, and then this strap would go through your vent slots. Again, the camera would attach here, and then you do have angle adjustment. They do give you 2 extra sticky pads there for the helmet mount. This is the windshield or glass or smooth surface mount. If you want to use this as a DVR in a car, which is really, it's not very well suited for that, as I'll show you in my video, but this is how you would attach it to the windshield, and then you use this additional piece to attach the camera to it. Slides in there like this, and then this thumb screw here tightens the camera into that mount, and then this mount in turn is attached to the suction cup, and that's how you position it properly on your windshield. But as you can see, it's quite a lot of vertical height, and there's a lot of knobs sticking in it. Really takes up, in my opinion, way too much space on the windshield, and it's too far away from the glass, and you can't get it closer to the glass, and that results in a lot of reflections, especially in certain lighting conditions. This is the AC adapter, which you use to either power or charge the battery in the camcorder. So you can run the camcorder if you have it in a fixed position somewhere and you have the ability to plug this in. You can run the camcorder off the charger as opposed to the battery power alone, and this has a USB to mini USB cable to accomplish that. And another nice little bonus is this power bank. This is a 4400 milliamp hour power bank, which allows you to charge the battery in the camcorder when you don't have access to AC power. So this is the USB out, and this is charged by means of a micro USB port. However, they do not provide a micro USB charging cable, so you'll have to bring your own. It also has a nice feature in that it has a built-in flashlight, which can come in pretty handy, and then these LEDs indicate the relative state of charge of the power bank. It's not really an ideal mount for in a car. First of all, you can see it takes up a huge amount of vertical space. Now right next to it I have a Roadhawk, which is a dedicated DVR for your car, and the mount for it is a sticky mount that mounts right to the windshield, and it's very short and doesn't have too much vertical height, probably about 3.5 inches maximum from the top edge of the mount to the bottom of the Roadhawk. However, this takes up a lot more space. Also, there's no way using the mount controls, there's no way to get this close to the windshield, and the problem that creates is that you get a lot of glare and a lot of reflection. Alright, just to give you an idea of how this might work as a DVR, we'll go for just a real quick ride here.